Okay, so Playblast section. We have animator names, so I'm going to put in my name and assignment name. So originally, my mind was focused on the students that I teach in 3D animation, but here I'm just going to label this as anim tool test, and I'm going to click on this add HUD, and we can see right down the bottom corner it adds the name, adds what you type in for the assignment name, and also adds a time code. So it makes it a lot easier when doing play blasts on being able to communicate what frame number the you want to try to describe for the pose and deal with that. And remove HUD will remove it. Encoding, I've added in these three as default um, elements because I love the QuickTime H.264. It's decent quality with a low file size, but where I teach, we don't have access to that, and so even though the IYUV codec is creates larger video file sizes, it is at least stable, and the videos play well all the time. And I have a colleague who likes to use MS Cram, so I made sure to include that in some presets. And so once you have all that all set, if you click on Create Playblast, it's going to automatically switch to the Anicam because that's the camera we're supposed to be animating to, and it will have the time code tick down with everything in here. So this is great in order to open up inside of QuickTime as well, in order to frame by frame. And if you set your project folder properly, if you go into the project folder, so anim tool example, it will automatically create the Playblast and save it outside of the scenes folder, movies folder right here, using whatever you've listed as the assignment name first, and then it's going to add an underscore and then the animator name that's placed in there as the video file. So it makes the labeling a lot easier and quicker to deal with using those functions. So that's the Playblast section, and it goes remove HUD. Technically, with Playblast, I like to I should create like a little button that will just kind of like hide the controllers as well, maybe at some point. But overall, that is the anim tool. So hopefully you enjoy. I'm actually going to add in when you create the Playblast that it'll auto hide the controllers, and that will be released out into the world for all of you wonderful animators to enjoy. And I built this with Python inside of Maya 2023, as you can see. So I'm curious to hear exactly how it will work with other earlier versions of Maya. If you go too far, like before Maya 2020, I'm sure certain elements will not work because they might not have been implemented with certain code until the newer settings. And also this is on Windows, so I have no idea how it's going to work on Mac or Linux. Please feel free to let me know if they do work. That would be great. It gives me a better idea on what to communicate to everybody else that might be interested with this tool. And happy holidays, since this is a couple of days before Christmas in 2022.